what's up everyone? So welcome back. Today I'm actually going to answer some questions. I asked people to ask me questions so you guys get to know me a little better. Since I'm new to YouTube and you haven't really known me a lot, got to know me a lot. I did Vlogmas, so you got to meet some of my family, and that's about it. You know that I'm a senior and stuff, but and you know my name. That's like the basis. You don't know anything else about me, basically. So I just asked people to ask me random questions. Some of them are funny, some of them are a little more serious, on the serious side, but they're not like super serious. They're just fun, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. So question number one was what makes you incredibly happy and something you love to do. So something that makes me really happy is my family, my little sister being silly. I love spending time with everyone. I love watching videos with them and laughing, and like I really enjoy car rides and just spending time with my family in the car, going for drives, looking at Christmas lights. It was just Christmas, so we did that, and looking at the scenery, and yeah. And something I love to do, I love making videos, and I love to write and read. I read all the time to my grandma, and I love photography. I take pictures a lot, and I love to learn. Yeah, that's that's about it. I don't know. Question number 2 was, what is something that keeps you motivated and keeps you going every day? So this was from one of my best friends. She wanted to know. Lately, I don't know. I don't really know what keeps me motivated. Just every day I want to make every day count, and like I want to make sure I'm happy, and I want to make sure other people are happy, and my dreams keep me motivated. So like where I want to be one day, I know that today counts to get me there. So like I know school will get me to like going somewhere or doing something. Yeah, and also like those cheesy like quotes on Instagram and Pinterest and stuff that are like, make every day count. Like, those keep me going. And it's pretty funny, but like since like probably the beginning of the pandemic, I was like, you know what? You never know what's gonna happen. Like we're in the middle of a pandemic. Who thought like 2 years ago we would be here having to stay home every day? Not going to school, having to wear masks. Like who would think? So that's another thing that makes me really want to make every day count, because you never know what's gonna happen. So someone asked, how do you eat your mac and cheese, with a fork or a spoon? I use a fork. I know a lot of people use a spoon. My sister uses a spoon because she's a freak. I guess if it's like watery, but your mac and cheese shouldn't be watery. Maybe if it's like that mac and cheese that you put in the microwave with water or something. I don't know. I use a fork for that too, but yeah. How did you find yourself getting into the idea of being a YouTuber? So I've been doing YouTube since March, since we got into the pandemic, but before that I made like little videos and uploaded them, because I've always wanted to do it, and I just haven't been motivated to do it, or I haven't, like, I feel like people would like make fun of me or something. I don't know why I just haven't done it, but it was also like for a long time I wasn't allowed to, because like my family was just like, don't do that, it's bad. But now they're like, I've taught them about it, I've educated them. They're still a little but they're mostly okay and they're supportive and stuff. So, but basically the idea was because I love making videos. I always thought it'd be cool to be a YouTuber, and like the platform and like making friends and stuff is just so cool. Like just in the last couple of months of doing YouTube, I've made so many friends online. Like I have a friend in Europe now that I would never think that I'd be friends with someone online, but I am. So, and we play like Among Us and stuff together. It's so cool. I made other friends here in my hometown actually that do YouTube, and they're like, oh my god, a new YouTuber, and it's just, I love it. And so that idea also like got me into like wanting to be a YouTuber, because I've seen people go to like VidCon and like making friends with them, and like Joey Graceffa actually like has friends in like Europe and stuff, and he gets to travel, and yeah, I just think it's really cool, and that's why. What's the weirdest thing you've ever done? I've done a lot of weird stuff. I don't know. I've been to I don't know. What's a weird thing that I've done, Grandma? Everything. Literally everything. Yeah, my grandma's no help. It's kind of embarrassing, but a weird thing that I've done is, I was in a graveyard. This is like 6 years ago. I was in a graveyard with my two best friends. This was like in middle school. And we went to a graveyard in the middle of winter. It was the middle of the night. And I peed my pants. And then I slipped into it. And I had to go to my best friend's house and take a shower. And I had to put on her clothes because I was only staying over for like one night. So I didn't have any other clothes to change into. So that happened. That I don't know if that's weird or just embarrassing, but I guess it's both. I don't know. I've done so many things. Yeah. If you could live anywhere, where would it be and why? So, if I could live anywhere, I would live either in Arizona, somewhere warm, or New York, because it's always been my dream to live in New York. Or Italy, actually, yeah. I've always, like, my biggest dream is, like, to go to not Norway. I would visit Norway, I wouldn't live there. I would go to Italy and, like, run a Airbnb, not Airbnb, a B&B, bed and breakfast, and, like, live my life until I'm an old lady in Italy, and have children in Italy. But yeah, that's actually the main place I would live, and then New York, and then Arizona. New York because I love the city. I don't know. I've always wanted to live in New York, and Arizona because it's warm and it's pretty, and that's about it for that. What career are you hoping to go into? So I mentioned this before on YouTube, but I really want to be either a director and film writer and film producer and stuff. That's like my main goal. And if that doesn't work out, I am going to be a history/cultural teacher. I don't know if I'll teach high school or college or something, but I really want to teach older kids who are like really into that and they have the choice to take that class, because if they have the choice to take that class, they'll be more interested in it. I'll be like one of those fun teachers, and like I want to take them on field trips and stuff to teach them about culture and history and stuff. And like if I'm a world history teacher, I get to do that anyway. So those are the two big things that I'm hoping to get into. Who is your favorite doctor? So I'm assuming she means Doctor Who, and it is the 11th Doctor. I love everything about him. And the recent Doctor, the 13th, is it? Yeah, the 13th Doctor. I really like her too. What is your favorite type of chicken nugget? So when he commented this, I commented back burnt, but my favorite are those crispy ones that, like, they're oven. You put them in the oven, but when they get crispy and they're the dinosaur shaped ones. Those are my favorite. What is your favorite subject to photograph? So this is someone who follows me on Facebook, and if you don't know, I have a Instagram of all my photography. I'll show it right here. My favorite subjects to photograph, I love photographing nature and also architecture, like city landscapes and stuff. Those are my two favorite ones, my top two. But I also love going on photo shoots and photographing people. I really love directing them and telling them what to do and like taking pictures of them. And then they love to see their face and they're like, oh my god, that is like so good. I know, I'm perfect. So those are my top ones that I love to photograph. Of all of history, since the beginning of time, who would you want to be or be alive in their era to be their friend?
Oh my god,
well, when I was in 5th grade, I wanted to be friends with William Shakespeare. I even wrote a whole story about being friends with William Shakespeare. I have no idea. I would want to live in like the 60s and be friends with Audrey Hepburn and she made Breakfast at Tiffany's in the 60s. And Gene Kelly and like all those actors. I would want to be a director and be their friend, and an actor in that time and be their friend. And Danny Kaye, and I don't know, I just want to be everyone's friend in that time because they're all cool. I don't know. What? I don't know if I would want to live in that time, but I would want to be friends with those specific people. Because like the world was changing, but also it's kind of like, you know, history, bleh. And then finally, my brother asked, why is my life so boring? We're in the middle of a pandemic, and I am not allowed to see anyone or do anything. So that is why my life is so boring at the moment. Usually, I'm going on trips. My best friend in the entire world, she takes me to New York and like Cape Cod, and we do a lot of fun stuff and basically I've known her since 6th grade, and I'm her family now, and I've been to like family reunions and stuff of hers, so usually my life isn't as boring as it has been, but we've been safe and we haven't been able to do anything, so that's why. So that was the end. I had 12 questions and that was number 12, so thank you guys so much for coming and watching this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you want to see more. If you have any more questions, comment them down below and I'll answer them in the chat, and I'll chat with you guys. Or check out my Instagram, comment questions on my Instagram pics, or DM me or something. Whatever you want to do, that's cool. It would be pretty cool if you hit that subscribe button. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. And until next time, bye.